Hello, can I order a Tapsilog and Embutido Silog? Yes.
Anything else?
That's all.
May I please have a name for your order?
Chad.
And we'll be ready for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
See you. Bye.
Alright, what's going on, guys? I just put another order in for some Filipino food. My last video, I walked you guys through one of my favorite and I guess what is arguably one of the best Filipino restaurants in Daly City, which is Silog. 12 out of 10 recommend going there. But today I ordered food from Silogs. So I'm going to be breaking down what a Silog is, where you can get it, and what to order when you're basically at Silogs. This is a place that I've been going to since I was in high school. And since then, they've expanded to have 3 locations. This is like one of those classic Philippine institutions that me and my Filipino friends would go to. All the Filipinos in San Francisco/Daly City would go to. It's kind of funny because when I was in the Philippines, people would think I wasn't too familiar with Filipino food, as you know, an amboy as they call it. I think I'm pretty fortunate and blessed to be born and raised in this particular part of the country where there is a huge Filipino population. So that does make me more exposed to Philippine food and culture more than maybe if I was in Arizona or Florida. So as I mentioned before in my Chibog video, Filipinos are pretty picky about what we order at a restaurant, especially if we're going out to get it. Just to give you a quick rundown, a silog is basically garlic rice, egg, some sort of protein, whether it be fish or meat. Those meat options can be anything from spam, longanisa, tapa, bangus, lechon, kawali, etc. My mom can fry spam at home. My mom can fry longanisa at home. So the 2 silogs that I ordered today are the Embutido silog and the Tapsilog. Tapsilog is one of the common meats used for silogs. I'll run these down at home once I get the dish to explain what they actually are. But again, because most of the protein selections are things that I or my mother can cook easily at home, we order the ones that are more relatively difficult to make at home. Let me just go up and get my order real quick. It's really smoky outside. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's like really sepia orange outside. Yesterday it felt like Mad Max meets Blade Runner 2020 meets like Second Coming of Jesus Christ. Today it's a lot better, is what I'm getting at. Gonna go back to the safety and comfort of my home, avoiding this like smoky, ashy air. So I'm back home, got my food. 2 portions because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Been busy video editing for you guys. But here we go, guys. Bam. Dalawang Tselogs. Silog is a conjugation between 2 Tagalog words, sinanggang and itlog, so fried rice and egg. And then again, you have your ulam or some side dish that accompanies it. In this case, the 2 that I chose are tocino and embutido. So this first one is Tapsilog or tocino. It's probably one of the most common, popular silog options out there. It's basically some part of the pork, whether it's belly or shoulder, marinated in a mix of sweet and salty. So you got soy sauce, vinegar, sometimes pineapple juice, and then aromatics like garlic, peppercorns. It's got this red color because of like artificial coloring or natural red coloring. Yeah, I haven't had this in a while actually. Here's my spoon. Bomb. Bomb! There's just something so comforting about, you know, these Filipino foods. You know, Filipino breakfasts are the best. This is typically what I ate for breakfast. And like when I was a kid growing up, I think Filipinos in general eat this without even conceiving the idea that it's called a silog. But like this is so ingrained and natural for all of us Filipinos, whether you're in the Philippines or here in America or in London or wherever. The idea of eating like garlic rice with onion and some ulam or protein, it's like ingrained in our nature. What I'm getting at is that you can eat this any time of the day. And then Silogs has been nice to include what I believe is toyo mansi, so which is basically toyo, which is soy sauce, and mansi or calamansi mixed together. Very, very common sausawan or dipping sauce. Just kidding, it's just soy sauce. Vinegar, chili sauce. Oh, lemon juice. That's cool. I guess I can make a pseudo toyo mansi out of this. So this is tocino, Tapsilog. 10 out of 10 recommend. And another thing, there's always like tomato there and cucumber to kind of just like cut the richness of the meal, give you some vegetables and kind of help you refresh your palate for the next bites that you're getting. Also very common that you have like vinegar as a side dipping sauce. Next dish is embutido. This is something that I seldom had growing up. If I could give you like an analogy for what it is, it's basically like meatloaf. Philippine meatloaf. Recipes can change depending on household and maybe province. What it is basically ground pork stuffed with like shredded carrots, sometimes raisin,
ketchup, red bell peppers, Vienna sausage, or like some sort of hot dog, and you roll it up inside foil to make a long log, and you basically just steam it. I really like it when people like sear the outside so it gives it a crust. More texture, develops that Maillard reaction, giving it some more flavor, some more depth of flavor. It's a comforting dish, basically is what I'm trying to get at. I'm gonna get some of my soy sauce. Bam. Soul food. You know, and honestly, like, Silogs are the best junk food too. When I was still living in Manila, there's this one part of the city that I would like party at. There's this one place, I can't remember what it's called, but basically they're open 24/7. And like at 2, 3 a.m., me and my friends would just walk over and basically order this, just with whatever ulam or protein that we want to eat. So whether it's tocino or sisig or lechon kawali or grilled bangus, bam. So just to give you some reference, all Silogs at Tselogs are $6.99. It's 3 p.m. here. Gonna finish eating my supper, get back to video editing. So yeah, if you guys are in Daly City, San Francisco, check out Silogs for Filipino food. Honestly, I feel like you can't go wrong with whatever they have on the menu. I'm pretty sure we're all at least somewhat capable of cooking spam, so just don't order spam Silog. No offense if you do order it, but like there's a lot more lit stuff that they have there that I 10 out of 10 recommend.